Hello, my name is Dylan Hamilton, and this is my project for GAM218. I have built a small level, kind of like a little house level, and in this level, I've built in a few blueprint scripts that we'll be interacting with. Um, when I play it here, the first script we can interact with is this little one, just for a fun little thing. It makes an object move. In this case, the shelf falls down, and it prints out some text saying "uh oh." Come over here, prints out text saying "press E to open the door," and if I interact through the keyboard, it'll open the door, and I have the option to close it by pressing E again. Right. So if I look over here, there's another door. I come over here, press E. It'll say for some reason this one needs a key. It won't open even if I keep pressing E. Another smaller script right here. No, just another fun one. Just to be random. So if I come over here, over to this table with this orange or yellow block, there'll be another prompt saying press E to get the key. Press it, plays an animation, makes the key disappear. And with that, I can come over back to this door to unlock the door. And, just jump off the property apparently. So, for this level, I wanted to basically have these scripts just interact with as, how you would in a house for it to be simpler. Because you would see some doors around a house, you can, easily program that and have it kind of like the base level, almost like the tutorial. You interact with everything, get the feel for the mechanics just before you go out into like the main level. I wanted to have that kind of feel, because as I'm learning, it's almost like as I'm learning, you're also having the player learn the mechanics that I'm creating, So for this one, it's two different doors. I got door one right here, which it just interacts with E and it'll open. This second door, door number two, it'll be locked. That has to be opened through a lock and key mechanic. That triggers this over here. And I added that animation that you saw earlier where the key just, zips up through the roof. Just, for fun. Have it be not just so you go over to the key and it just unlocks the door, the key disappears and that's it. Just spice things up, as you can say. And over here we have another trigger box, which if the player interacts with right here, it'll just make a chair go up. Kind of adding a little bit of decoration, before, just have fun with it, really. Then, in order to make an object move, similar with the shelf right here, makes an object move through the sequence and all that. Just something simple. Over here, you can have a few tutorial text that are connected through the triggers. Same over here. And I have yet to decorate the house a little bit through white boxing, but I'll get to that a little bit later. I'll possibly even add like a second floor for other kinds of triggers later on. So let's take a look at the few blueprints here. So we'll take a look at door number one. Through here we can see player on begin overlap with the trigger box. It'll cast to third person player and either enable or disable input whether the player's in the box or not, and that'll also trigger the two lines of text. So the text over here, one right here, the other over here. And similar concept with this one, only it has to go through the entire locked sequence is locked. If locked is true or false, it'll either print the text that the door needs a key, or not, and then it'll just, go through here. And that, plays the door animation. One of my biggest hardships through this level that I do have to say is getting this animation right here. Getting the animation to like have the key go up to the roof. That was my hardest one because I had to figure out how to only make the animation play once, and then if the player presses E while in the trigger box again, it stops. Right? I struggled to figure it out through here. The way that my line of code was going, it'll be E and then immediately create level sequence, and then play the vanishing sequence, and then go through playing, and then I try to have it through lifespan, so that it'll destroy the key object or the key actor, and so that'll just stop the animation from being played again. But that kept running through errors in the Unreal interface, so I had to figure out a different way. I figured out after a while of thinking that I needed to use a boolean in order to stop the sequence from happening again. So I had to create the stop sequence boolean. If it was true, then it'll go through the sequence, and then at the very end, it'll set the sequence to false. So if you let's play the level here, and I'll show you. If we go over to here, it'll stop after one use. So now I can't do it again. So yeah, this is my level for GAM218. I hope you enjoyed.